Time for baseball now on the show as we give you a look inside U.S. Cellular Field. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, he's been one of the most dependable starting pitchers around. He's got a career ERA of less than 3. One of the best out there on the mound.
Cesar Hernandez started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Sale gets the sign. Here it is on 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first down. Time now for a glance at the Phillies bat. Cesar Hernandez will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. I had him reaching in thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
And they just keep taking him farther and farther out.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
And now just look at all 3 of these pitches here on show track. First one, not a strike. Not a strike, and not a strike either. Now, that's no question that it could be 3-0 right now, but instead, he's headed back to the pine.
Adam Eaton will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips.
Yeah, and he made just a little adjustment last time coming off of that pop-up the first time around, and he got himself a base knock. That's what the good ones do.
Swinging a soft liner. Throw goes to third, and he is in there. Cesar Hernandez will stand in, and Steve, with the no-hitter gone now, he's got to remind himself he's still got work to do out there.
Yeah, he sure does. This game is not over by any means. You've got to take any no-hitter thoughts and put those out of your mind and go back to focusing on the task at hand.
From the south side of Chicago, welcome to the home of the White Sox, U.S. Cellular Field. Chris Sale is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Southsiders. EK, what's the word on him?
Well, guys, what's real special about his fastball is the late movement. Has a lot of running action, and it'll really eat up the hitters.
Pick up the ball.
A quick out number 1. With that, here's the...
He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Hernandez on the grass. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Brett Laurie strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Hit. Hernandez is there. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Leading off the inning, Cesar Hernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. He'll throw down to first, 1 away.
He's lucky this ball doesn't get further away. It's a fastball in the dirt, but luckily he's able to block it and make a strong throw to first.
Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, remember, guys, he's a young pitcher, still garnering a lot of experience, and he has a lot of upside. If he continues to improve, he's going to be around this league for a very long time. I can't wait to watch him in this one.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Ranging back is Borges. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And a look now at the batting order for the visiting Milwaukee Brewers. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Steve?
Well, I think you really have to limit the strikeouts in this game. Don't have any wasted plate appearances, and we know that's easier said than done. But you also have to have your 3, 4, 5 hitters step up in this one somehow.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one's down to third. Franco has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. And with a quick breather here, let's take a look at how the Phils will set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, Franco's defense has been a stellar surprise. Everyone knew he could hit and tear the cover off the ball, but he's shown that he's an elite fielder at the big league level. And he can play anywhere in the infield, and he provides some magnificent highlight reel catches.
Drilled down the line, and he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he is in there.
Yeah, and he was maybe just a pitch away from a spotless top half of the first inning. But now he's going to have some work to do with a runner on second now here following that 2-out double.
Here's Chris Carter now. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
All of a sudden, you got to be careful now with the cleanup guy up there with a runner in scoring position. He could be in danger of giving up that first run after all.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Willie Peralta, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. EK, what do you got?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Cesar Hernandez comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Peralta into his motion. Here it is on 1-0. Ooh, and he finds his spot there, 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Ready on 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. A moment now to check out the hometown Phil's starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, Steve?
Well, you get multiple runners on base, so you don't have to have the long ball in order to hang a crooked number on it. You need to avoid the double plays when they do get guys on.
Into the box, Odubel Herrera. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's in there for strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, heading for second now. And a wide throw as this one gets by him at the bag.
Batting third baseman, Mike Franco.
Coming to the plate now, Michael Franco. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
The 0-1. Liner towards second, but there to take this one is the second baseman, and that's out number 2. And with that, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, Ryan Braun has always been known as one of those power hitters. He's also got a power arm and can cover some ground in that outfield. Very reliable, plays a smart defensive outfield. Always an asset in any game.
And this one's in the dirt. But fortunately here, no advance. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Neuenhuis on the move. And that ends the inning. Phillies turned away their first time around. On to inning number 2 from Citizens Bank Park. No score. Domingo Santana makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Number 16, Domingo Santana. Hey, Philly fans, think you have what it takes to be the next Matt Vasgersian? Now you can broadcast a half inning of a Phillies game and receive a compact disc of the experience. It's all available at the Phillies Broadcast Dream Station, located on the main concourse behind Section 125. Parents, did you know that kids 14 and under who wear Phillies colors to the ballpark on Sundays could be randomly selected to participate in the Phillies starting 9 program? 9 lucky youngsters will be introduced pregame and stand on the field with the 9 Philly starters for the national anthem. All right, fans, get ready because it's time.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Altair is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Batting sixth.
Now in the box, Aaron Hill, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0. Belted high in the air out to left. Looking up is Borges. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo home run here for Aaron Hill. As the Brewers get on the board first, it's 1-0. Kirk Neuenhuis comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Pulled toward right center field. Pereira is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Jonathan Villar into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Fielded by Howard. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to third. Franco fields it cleanly. Throw on to the big fella Howard at first, and with that, the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Ryan Howard, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Ryan Howard.
And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line, and it in fact lands in the corner, foul. And a big swing by Howard, but he didn't get it, and it's 0-2. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. The trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Peralta sets his sights. Here's the 0-2. Got him.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Stepping in now, Cameron Rupp. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A solo shot here to left, and it brings the Phillies back even now with one apiece.
And if he was guessing up there, he was guessing right, because he's all over that thing like a shaggy dog, and he drives it over the wall.
Batting 7.
Standing in now, Freddie Galvis. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. On to first, and there are 2 down.
You know, you always worry about the pitcher in a situation like this because he's the closest one to the action. So, of course, he has the least amount of time to dodge anything that comes his way. But he concentrates well enough to get the baseball and throw the guy out at first.
Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. But the Phils have come back to tie it thanks to this solo home run. We've played 2. All. The city's founder, William Penn, seen there at Top City Hall here in Philadelphia as we welcome you back to baseball on the show. Scooter Gennett is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets him started.
Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Settling in now, Ryan Braun. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. In to score is the runner from third. And not in time as the second run scores. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
This is a guy you don't want to make a mistake to with runners on base, because when you do, he normally does something like this. This is a bolt right here. You could hang your laundry on this one, and it's going to wind up scoring too.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. One away.
Now batting, third base.
Striding into the box, Aaron Hill. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. Ground ball left side. On to first, and Hill is a ground-out victim. 2 away now.
Center fielder number
Stepping
10.
in and ready for another shot, Kirk Neuenhuis. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Aaron Nola digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, a tough situation here. He has the long inning on the mound, and he's got to turn right around and lead off the next half inning.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, not a real good effort there. That pitch was never going to be a strike.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
And this is a spot where, to me, you don't need to play home run derby here. I mean, if your last name is Pujols or Fielder, maybe, but for a guy like this, you just try to get on base and give your guys a chance to drive you in.
Cesar Hernandez will stand in as the lineup turns over here. He was called out on strikes to open the home first.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
Peralta's ready. Here's the 0-1. High and deep to center field. Neuenhuis going back on it. Still ranging back. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and the Phils have cut the gap to 4-2 now. Into the box now, Odubel Herrera. Fastball, whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Line toward the alley in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but this is one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
In now, Michael Franco, and he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Line drive to center field. Neuenhuis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Phils do get one back on the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's now 4-2. Jonathan Villar is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Smoke toward third. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely.
Now batting, pitcher.
And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. To second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Scooter Gennett will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. In there, strike 1. Scorch to third. There is Franco. Throw gets him 2 down. Jonathan Lucroy will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And he falls behind 0-2. Smoked on the ground left side. Backhanded. And the throw will not be in time as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Line toward right center. Oh, and he misses it. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Around third and being waved on home. And not in time as the second run scores. Digging in, Chris Carter. He drove in 2 with a double in his last at-bat. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in. Leading off the inning, Aaron Altair, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
0-1.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Drives it the other way to deep right. Santana racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall.
First baseman.
Now to the plate, Ryan Howard. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. High in the air and deep to left center field. Nieuwenhuis looking up. Gone! It's a 2-run shot here for Ryan Howard. And they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
Well, no doubt that's a mistaken location right there. At the plate, his eyes were probably lighting up watching that one come.
Stepping in now, Cameron Rupp. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. That last home run, traveling an estimated 412 feet. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball 1.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Peralta gets the sign. Here's the 1-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he's bunting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. Digging in, Freddie Galvis, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Peter Borges.
Peter Borges stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. First offering on its way. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Aaron Nola is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's the Brewers 6 and the Phillies 4.